Welcome to this week's Bible Trivia Quiz, where we delve into 21 intriguing questions about biblical women whose actions have sparked debate and discussion. Let's explore these fascinating stories together. Who disguised herself as a prostitute to seduce Judah? Was it Tamar, Sarah, Leah, or Deborah? We read in Genesis 38 that she sat by the road, close to where Judah was. It was Tamar. Which woman conspired to have her husband Uriah killed? Was it Sarah, Jezebel, Abigail, or Bathsheba? King David sleeps with her and she becomes pregnant. To try to cover up his sin, David sets up her husband Uriah to be killed. Her name, Bathsheba. Who deceived her husband by giving her son goatskins? Was it Leah, Rachel, Rebecca, or was it Miriam? She conspires with her son Jacob to deceive his father and steal their other son Esau's blessing. Her name is Rebecca. This is found in Genesis 27. This should be a fairly easy one. Who cut off Samson's hair, symbolizing his strength? Was it Deborah, Jael, Delilah, or was it Esther? She cut off his hair to weaken him, so the Philistines could overpower him, but God saved him. Her name, Delilah. Don't fear the Delilahs, God got you. Who was involved in the plot to kill John the Baptist? Was it Salome, Mary Magdalene, Martha, or was it Lydia? She danced for King Herod. In his delight, he promised to grant her any wish she desired. Her name, Salome. She asked for John the Baptist's head on a silver platter. Who lied to the apostles about the price of sold land? Was it Sarah, Delilah, Sapphira, or was it Eve? Peter told her and her husband Ananias they actually lied to God, not to him. Her name, Sapphira. You can read more about the story in Acts 5. Who persuaded Ahab to steal Naboth's vineyard? Do you think it was Miriam, Bathsheba, Delilah, or do you think it was Jezebel? She arranged for false witnesses to accuse Naboth of blaspheming God and King Ahab. As a result, the people stoned Naboth. It was Jezebel. You can read more about the story in 1 Kings 21. Who massacred all the members of the royal house of Judah? She was the daughter of Ahab and Jezebel and was married to King Jehoram, who was the king of Judah. Her name, Athaliah. This fascinating story is in 2 Kings 11. Who danced for King Herod, leading to John the Baptist beheading? Was it Beyoncé, Bathsheba, Herodias' daughter, or was it Ruth? This is the same lady we spoke about in question 5, Salome, Herodias' daughter. Her mother was really the one behind John's killing. Which woman betrayed Samson to the Philistines? Was it Delilah? Was it Hannah? Was it Rahab? Or was it Esther? Did you get this one? Yes, it's Delilah, and you can check out the story in Judges. Who used a hammer to drive a tent peg through Sisera's head? Was it Rahab, Lady Killer Peggy, Ruth, or Jael? She actually drove the peg through his temple into the ground while he was sleeping. Her name is Jael. Check out the full story in Judges 4. Who laughed when she heard she would have a son when she was in her 90s? Was it Leah, Sarah, Elizabeth, or was it Miriam? She also had her husband sleep with another woman to get the son. It was Abraham's wife Sarah, and she did have a son. You too can believe God for the impossible. Who was Jacob's favorite wife who stole her father's household gods when she and Jacob fled from him? Was it Jezebel, Betty, Rachel, or Martha? Did you know this answer? Yes, it was Rachel. Read more in Genesis 31. Who tried to seduce Joseph, but when he refused, falsely accused him of attempted rape? Was it Potiphar's wife? Was it Rahab? Was it Bathsheba? or was it Esther? She tried several times to seduce him, but he refused to sleep with her. It was Potiphar's wife. Her name is not mentioned in Genesis 39. She divorced Philip to marry Herod Antipas, even though he was already married. John the Baptist said she was wrong, so she started the process to get him beheaded. Her name, Herodias. Check out the full story in Matthew 14. Who was struck with leprosy because she criticized Moses for marrying an African woman? Both Moses' sister and his brother Aaron criticized him. It was his sister Miriam who became sick with leprosy. The story is found in Numbers 12. Who was Solomon's foreign wife that turned his heart after other gods? According to 1 Kings 11, several foreign wives turned the wisest man's heart to false gods. One was Pharaoh's daughter. Don't allow anything or anyone to turn you away from the true God. She cheated on her husband, but God commanded him to love her again as a symbol of his love for Israel. Was it Sarah, Rahab, Gomer, or Diana? This is a tough one, did you get it? Her name, Gomer, and the story is found in Hosea 3. Who told her husband to curse God and die after he became seriously ill? The story is found in Job 2:9. His wife saw him suffering and blamed God. Pray and trust God for your healing. Who helped the Israelite spies in Jericho, leading to the city's fall? Was it Ruth, Rahab, Delilah, or Martha? She was said to have been a prostitute. Her name, Rahab. God can use anyone to help you. Keep trusting him. Who made their father drunk so they could have sex with him to preserve their family line? Was it Martha, Tamar, Miriam, or Lot's daughters? This was after God destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. Lot's daughters wanted him to impregnate them to preserve the family line. Thank you so much for spending time with us. If you like our unorthodox quizzes, please like and share and subscribe. May the Lord bless you and keep you and shine his face upon you and your family.